in the rainy day hole. Don't let that sunshine fool you. It could start raining at any minute. So let's whip up some crawfish etouffee. At least the rain has kept the temperature down to 90 degrees. So that's not so bad. Keeping it cool out here, 90. Alright, let's get the fire on the coal and whip up some crawfish etouffee, please. Okay, stay tuned. First thing we got to do is make a roux. How do you like that? The noise of that compactor out there in the street, the second noisiest neighborhood in the known universe. Okay, so let's put in a stick of butter to start, and get that stick of butter melted down. And then we're going to throw in some flour. And now this is going to be a light roux because this is an etouffee. If this was a, if we were making a gumbo, we would want a dark roux, but we want a light roux. So we're going to just throw in some flour and cook up that flour and butter into a kind of a light roux, kind of a color of peanut butter colored roux, a light roux. I got to move that frying pan off that fire. It's too hot. Too hot. Here's how I adjust my fire. I slide my frying pan off the fire. We got to move our camera so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Okay, so we're going to put equal parts flour and butter in the frying pan and cook it up to get the taste of the flour out of the roux. You got to continuously stir your roux or it will burn, and it's starting to get a little too dark for me right now. I don't want it that dark. I want it about that color right there. And now here's a trick I learned from Russ Jones over at Smoky Ribs, and that is to season your roux. So I got some Slap Your Mama I'm going to throw in there. That's salt, pepper, garlic, and hot pepper. I'm going to stir up my roux. It's looking good. That's the color of the roux. See that? That's the color of the roux. Now when you get the roux to the color you want, you can stop the cooking by throwing in a cup of onion, chopped onion. You brown them up in that roux, and I'm going to have to move that pan again because it's hot, too hot. There we go. Let's see, can you still see that? Yeah, you can still see it. Okay, so now we're going to cook up our onion a little bit. And now you see that roux is like way too thick, so we're going to thin that down with some chicken stock. Well, we've also got to put some other ingredients in there. We've got to throw in some garlic. I got about 5 cloves of garlic minced up because I like garlic, so that's a lot of garlic. And we're going to throw in this is the Cajun Holy Trinity. We've got onion, bell pepper, and celery. I'm not ready to throw the other things in yet, but I need to thin it down with some, it needs to cook a little bit, but I need to thin it down with some chicken stock. So let's let that cook a little bit, and I'll bring you right back. Please stay tuned. Alright, I'm back. We're going to thin that roux down a little bit with some chicken stock. Cook up those veggies. So far all we got is onion and garlic in there. We got to cook them down a bit. Then we're going to throw in the rest of our ingredients. Get a little bit of thinness going on that. That chicken stock going in there. And that fire is going to thicken that up again for me. I don't have to put any more flour in there. See how that's thickening up even though I'm pouring that stock in there? There you go. A little bit more stock. Okay, the onions are starting to look good. Stock this could actually be even more thinned down than that. Put a lot of that in there. There you go. Okay, there we go. Now it's coming along. Alright, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful color for my roux. So now I'm going to throw in the bell pepper. Throw that in. How do you like my spoon? It doesn't make any noise. See, it's a special spoon my cousin got me. It's very quiet against the pan, see? You don't hear that scraping sound. Now you can see that we need some more chicken stock because it's starting to get sticking up on me again. So a little bit more chicken stock. We got to cook those veggies down. Get them all cooked up good. Yeah, all right. That's looking good. Now let's throw in some celery, and that's it. That's the Holy Trinity. Now all we got to do is cook that up. I'm going to put a little bit more Slap Your Mama on there because I like it. My old lady's going to, she's not going to want to eat this. She's going to say it's too spicy. But too bad. That's what's for dinner. Crawfish Etouffe. So let's cook them veggies down. And I'm going to have to put even more chicken stock in there because it's a little too thick right now. So let's pour quite a bit of chicken stock in there. Saute up them veggies. And then it'll be time to add the crawfish. Then we'll let the crawfish simmer in there a while. And the only reason I haven't made crawfish etouffee before is I could never get crawfish. But all of a sudden my local Walmart has started carrying crawfish. Oh yeah, that's looking good. How's that look? Can you see that? Oh yeah, looks good. Nice. Alright, get that cooked down a little bit. And it's going to be time to throw in our crawfish. So let's get that done. Crawfish, come to Papa. Alright, I got 2 bags of crawfish because I like it. And it comes with the fat in it. That's the best. Oh, look at them babies. Nothing I like better than crawfish. Crawfish is like a cross between lobster and shrimp. It's like a little lobster. Mud bugs is what they call them in Louisiana. I call them good yum. Let's get that in there. Another bag of that crap. Oh boy, I didn't slip the bag enough. See that? That's Boudreaux's brand. Don't let that fool you. They don't come from Louisiana. I can't get Louisiana crawfish for some reason. I had to settle for Vietnamese. But it's crawfish, just crawfish. So that's all that counts. Okay, we got our crawfish in the pan. And we're going to stir that up. We're going to let that simmer a while. In that étouffée. Étouffée means smothered in Cajun talk. So what we're doing is we're smothering our crawfish in this kind of a gravy with these veggies. Don't that look good? Oh man, those crawfish are delicious. And crawfish aren't like shrimp. You can't overcook them. Well, I suppose you can, but not like a shrimp. I mean, you cook a shrimp too much, it's going to be like a piece of rubber. But the crawfish will still be good if they sit in there a while. It won't matter. I'm going to have to turn my pan away from the fire. Because you can see it gets real hot right here and hardly anything at the other end. Yeah, there we go. Some crawfish. Crawfish étouffée. I gotta get my old lady to make some rice to serve this on. And I know she's gonna be mad, but I want to put a little bit more Slap Your Mama on there because that stuff just brings out the flavor in everything. So we'll stir that up a little bit more. We don't have much more to do to this, believe it or not. All we got to do is add some green onions, which is also, it's kind of a garnish. It's not really a part of the dish, but we're going to put some green onions in there. And that's going to be the end of it. You know what happens then, right? While that's simmering, I got to go get the Frosty Root Boy mug, and we're going to drink a beer. Our beer today is a bit of a disappointment, but we're going to drink it anyway, so please. Okay, our crawfish étouffée is basically done. We're just going to throw on some green onions and some parsley, give it a little bit of color, and kind of mix that in a little bit, not much, and there you go. That's it. So there's nothing left to do now but drink a beer. And I got a good beer for myself today, but I had to buy a 6-pack of this. It only comes in 6-packs. And when I first saw it, I couldn't wait to try it because I love the Abita Brewing Company out of Louisiana. And this is called Strawberry Harvest Lager. Now with a name like Strawberry Harvest Lager, you'd think it would taste of strawberry, but it doesn't. That's my problem with it. I'm going to open that up. Give it a pour. It's good beer. But they have another beer they call Purple Haze, which is supposedly raspberry infused. And I was very disappointed by that because I couldn't taste the raspberry in it. And just like this one, there you go. Didn't spill a drop. How's that look? Can you see that? Anyway, it's got a beautiful golden color. And it's got a very light head. Let's take a taste of that. It doesn't smell of strawberries. And it doesn't taste of strawberries. So why do they call it Strawberry Harvest Lager? I don't know. But it's good beer. It tastes good. It's very good. Love it. But it's just beer. I don't know why they call it strawberry. There's no strawberry aftertaste. Just like their Purple Haze. They have one called Purple Haze that supposedly has raspberry infusion. You can't taste the raspberry in it. I gotta turn my pan around. You really can't taste the raspberry in that Purple Haze either. Let me give this a stir. This is done, believe it or not. It's all cooked up. How's it look? Pretty good? I don't think I left anything out. That roux is a perfect color. The sauce, which is the roux, is a perfect color for etouffee. Etouffee looks good. Got plenty of crawfish in there. So that's it. I'm done. All we got to do is cook up some rice, throw that on the rice, and it's dinner time. Dinner's served. So thanks for watching. To all my new subscribers, I want to say thank you very much for subscribing. I got to once again thank Linda. I just got my 500th subscriber, Tom Jones' son, Dylan. And I'm going to have a 500 subscriber contest pretty soon. Maybe I'll wait till I get 600. That might take forever. But I'm going to give away something really special. You'll see. So come back next week. I'm cooking up some burgers, some special burgers I had an idea for next week. So let me quaff the froth off this brew and get my old lady to make some rice. We'll have dinner. Crawfish Etouffe. Thanks for watching.